Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now I'm back with another video for the First Descendant. I cannot believe that basically every day so far there's been new information coming out, there's been new news, there's been new leaks from the Steam database, and yeah, there's more. So basically the developers of the First Descendant have gone ahead and updated the official website. Now before, normally you can see on the character screen, we could see all of the original Descendants, and then we could see the 3 brand new ones, but they were like grayed out, so you couldn't click on them and go into their page and see their full abilities. Now I did cover them briefly in a video the other day from the dev stream, but we didn't actually know their full kit. So now we're going to get to have a look at this. So I'm going to jump in. We're going to look at SMO first. So the overview, SMO's role is he is a burst DPS. He's a burst DPS who handles explosives. He attaches bombs to enemies and detonates them at the right opportunity. And his attribute is fire. So now the reason why this is interesting and you should take note of this is because when I was talking to you guys and girls the other day about the ultimate weapons, each ultimate weapon has a particular effect, and it resonates with a particular descendant to make it stronger and more powerful. So we're going to look for the fire weapon, and then obviously if you pair that with SMO, you're going to get a greater power weapon. So that's good to know. So his passive skill is drops a bomb on the ground when the shield is completely depleted. Okay, interesting. So when you run out of shields, you're just going to drop a bomb. And then we have here time bomb. Launches a sticky bomb forward. The sticky bomb attaches to an enemy or terrain on contact. So again, like I said in the previous video, it's like a grenade, sticky bomb grenade. And then we have blast. So blast instantly detonates attached bombs. Bomb damage increases with the number of attached bombs. Okay, so the more that you stack them up, then of course the more damage it's going to do. And then we have here guided landmine. So he places a guided landmine at the current location. Once placed, the guided landmine will fly to an enemy within its detection range and attach to it. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know it was going to be a guided one, so that's cool. And then we have arch explosion. Starts moving forward fast. On collision with an enemy whilst charging, it inflicts knockback. When the movement ends, deals damage to nearby enemies and removes buffs from them. Okay, and then after the skill ends, SMO enters madness state. Okay, so basically he goes into a little bit of a kamikaze rampage and just blows stuff up. So that's cool. Right, now let's talk about Enzo. So Enzo is a support character, a support who uses supply drones, commands the battlefield by supplying ammos to allies while launching long-range attacks with drones at the same time. He does not have an attribute, which is very, very interesting. So passive skill, shoot support, grants fire support to allies within an area around Enzo, increases their max ammo capacity. This efficiency of this effect increases marginally with the number of Enzos in the squad. So if you have more than one Enzo, you're going to get slightly more ammo, it looks like. Efficiency increases when Enzo disarms the security of the encrypted vault, and rewards increase when this happens. Okay. Start supply. Summons a bullet supplying device at the designated location, supplies bullets to allies that approach the device. The bullet supplying device can be used once by each ally, and it disappears once everyone has used it or the duration ends. So yeah, that's interesting, that's fine. Then we have explosive drone. Launches an explosive drone forward. The explosive drone explodes on contact with an enemy or a terrain object, dealing damage. Fair enough. Then we also have the enhanced combat suit. Okay, so this is what they were talking about, summoning something larger. Summons a shield recovery comms. When the shield recovery comms is first summoned, it recovers Enzo's energy shield by a certain amount, then continues to recover the energy shield through enhanced combat suit effect. So this Enzo is like, it's reminding me of like Iron Man. And then we have the perfect support. Summons a small supply ship to himself and allies. The small supply ship periodically provides supply bullets and grants perfect supports to allies. The small supply ship attacks enemies in front while it is active, and when the skill ends, it fires a missile forward that causes a big explosion at its destination. Wow, okay, so yeah, he just gets a massive helicopter to just fight for him. That's cool. And then we have the last new one, which is Eugen. Eugen is a support, a healer support. So a healer supporter who uses his drones to heal allies. He heals allies and grants them beneficial buffs after determining the distance between the allies and him. Again, he has no attribute, which is interesting. Stop overreacting. Significantly reduces the time to rescue allies. Targets rescued by Eugen increases to max HP for a certain period of time. Okay, so if you're Eugen and you revive an ally, they get a bonus of HP for a little while. Then we have Solidarity Healing. Summons a recovery drone that attaches to allies to heal them. Recovers target and increases their attack through an accelerant effect upon dismissal. Okay, that's cool. So we get healing, and then also we get a increase to our attack damage. Then we have Restructure Serum. Fires a restructured serum forward, decreasing defense and inflicting allergy. When attacking enemies with allergy, it heals nearby allies and grants additional healing to allies who killed the enemy. That's pretty cool. I like that. So it's a debuff to the enemies, but it's also a buff to your allies. And then we have Stimulant Spray. Grants stimulation to allies. Whilst the stimulation is active, incoming damage is reduced and the recovery is received when the stimulation ends. Nice, okay. And then we have Hyperactive Healing Ground. Heals yourself and allies, granting purification and immunity to remove and prevent debuffs. Additional recovery is based on the number of allies and enemies within range. Eugen is granted Hyperactivity effect, increasing his attack and skill power. Okay, that's pretty damn nice. I like that information. So yeah, this is nice to see that we now finally have the full information of what the new Descendants abilities are going to be and their kit. And then as you can see here, I got some information. There was an article basically on Game Mecha, which is a Korean website, and they did a Q&A session with the developers of the First Descendant. Now, they let us know that all of the DLC content is going to be absolutely free. We're not going to have to pay for any of that. So that's really, really nice to hear. And then basically, like I said, there was quite a long article. So I will put the Game Mecha article in the description down below. But this is the key information. They talked about seasons. So we're going to get seasonal gameplay. So on the 2nd of July is when the game obviously launches. That is when the pre-season is going to begin. Then on the 1st of August, we're going to get our first content update. Then early September, Season 1 begins with a brand new Battle Pass. Then early December, Season 2 begins, again with another Battle Pass. So these seasons are going to be 3 months. So every 3 months, we're going to get a new season. And the type of new content we can expect in a season are brand new Descendants, Ultimate Descendants, modules, new weapons, new dungeons, new bosses, new areas, and then new Descendant stories, and of course new skins. Now, speaking of new skins, there is one thing I want to just show you guys and girls, which I didn't show you earlier. We now have the picture of Ultimate Bunny. Now, just look at this, everybody. I mean, Need I say more? Bunny is already everyone's, she's a fan favorite. And I think we're going to see quite a lot of people using Ultimate Bunny when the game goes live. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you very, very soon. Take care. Peace.